what? I'm going to Glasgow by coach all the way from Leicester with a stop in Birmingham on this leg of the journey. And I'm going to show you the city in summer as well as some of the surroundings, because we're also going to head out of the city on a day trip. Welcome to my channel. My name is Catalina George. I am a vlogger and a writer, and here I publish vlogs about traveling like this one, about my Romanian heritage as well, and about lifestyle. Today we are in Glasgow, and if you know the city, you will recognize that building behind me. It is Kelvingrove Museum and Art Gallery. But before we crack on with visiting that place and a few details about museum geekery here in Glasgow, I will show you some of the footage I filmed about my coach trip all the way from Leicester with a stop to Birmingham and then to Glasgow. It's been quite an adventure, something I haven't done previously. Now, why did I choose to travel all the way to Glasgow by coach? Well, unlike on the train, on the coach you can't really get up and walk around the vehicle because it's not really safe. You're meant to sit down and wear your belt and, just wait patiently for the journey to be completed. Yes, you do have toilets on these long haul coaches as well, which is good, but and you do have stops, but that's the main difference. You still can't walk all around the coach while you are on the motorway. Still, there are a few good reasons to take this journey by coach, and I will tell you mine. First of all, the costs. It was a lot cheaper even with small insurance that I paid for both ways. It was about £56 for the round trip. Now, yes, it was longer, but I did have a stop in Birmingham when going up, and then on the way down we went all the way parallel to the east coast, so I got to see a lot of landscapes. I got to see, even in passing, parts of England that I've never been to, and I have to say that was quite a big part of the appeal for me. Then, of course, like I said, nowadays coaches are very comfortable. You do have stops, and even if it takes longer, I didn't mind it at all. It was an experience itself. But let's crack on with today's vlog. Also, I will take lots of photos of this beautiful city, and if you want to check out my Instagram account where I will post most of them, you can just go there where I will link it for you. But let's crack on with museum geekery in Glasgow today. Oh, but before we do that, just something really quick and short. I keep on forgetting to do it at the beginning of my vlogs. If you are enjoying this, please remember to subscribe so you can get more of the same in the future. That's it, no more promo for now. Let's crack on with it. If you are subscribed to my channel or you have watched any of my previous vlogs, you might know that I am quite the museum geek. Wherever I go, be it Berlin, Malaga or Glasgow this time, I tend to roam around museums because I love history, I love art, and I just love to feel the cultural vibe of the city, of the place that I visit. Now, of course, today it's Sunday and it turns out to be a very rainy day here in Glasgow, which is not unusual for this part of Scotland. So, perfect weather to just explore Kelvingrove Museum and Art Gallery, which is located in the west end side of the city. if the whole of West End is kind of like the cultural heart of Glasgow, then to me Kelvingrove Museum and Art Gallery feels like that artery that links the heart of Glasgow to the cultural tradition, to the art tradition of this wonderful city. Besides that, it's free to visit. I remember a few years ago reading an article about Scotland as a Northern European city, as opposed to the rest of the UK and particularly to England. And this was written post-Brexit because, you know, it was talking about all of that divide and how Scotland is different in so many ways to the rest of the UK. One of them being free education, besides free healthcare, and now, as we see today, free museums, which is pretty, you know, kind of Scandinavian and Northern European, where culture, education, healthcare should be available to everybody, regardless of their social and financial status, regardless of their privilege or lack of privilege. Now, with this little bit of a speech that I felt like I wanted to introduce into my vlog, and I will come back to it because Glasgow feels pretty European. Let's go and explore this amazing museum, the art galleries in this very, very beautiful, impressive building as well. I'll show you lots of footage from here, and I think I'm gonna do another museum day as well and film there as well for this vlog. There is so much to see at Kelvingrove, and today we are starting with the art side of it. I visited it for the first time in November 2019 when I also filmed a Glasgow in winter vlog. I will link it in the description below so you can go and check that out after you watch this Glasgow in summer vlog. I remember all of this art side of the museum and art gallery here from back then in 2019 when they had this installation of dramatic heads hanging over the main open area, all of them displaying different facial expressions like they would be shown on stage. I have to say it is slightly freaky, but in a very good way. It is quite amusing, very expressive, and for me it's just one of the very specific exhibits here at Kelvingrove. I haven't seen anything like it anywhere else in any museum or gallery before or since I visited for the first time. Also, besides this, obviously the main open area as you get into the art gallery side is full of classical art as well, from classical sculptures all the way to Asia, all the way to Chinese items and so on. Then you can go to see the Glasgow boys side of it, which is the art tradition of Glasgow, of course. Lots to see. I will put a lot of B-roll footage in it. And you have the Macintosh gallery as well, with really good items that you can admire and also see the influence that Macintosh has had on contemporary design. Besides the art side of it, of course, you have history here. You have the Egyptian art, the Egyptian history exhibition. You also have some natural science, that is a lot of it aimed at children, but not only. You can spend the full afternoon here at Kelvingrove. have something nice to eat as well, which I will do today. But right now I want to film B-roll so I can show you what you can enjoy here, which is quite a treasure for a geeky soul like mine. And I hope some of you watching my channels are similar geeky museum loving souls as well. What would you think about this summery weather in Scotland? To catch such sunny days when visiting Glasgow, I think feels like quite a bit of a lucky spell. I am not going to complain about it. I really feel like a very lucky traveler to visit Glasgow on such sunny, beautiful, bright summer days. And even a better question than that, how is it that I am visiting the best museum in Glasgow on my last day here? Yep, I can totally say that the Riverside Museum is the best one I have knowledge about in Glasgow. If you know Glasgow a bit better and visited other really amazing places here, museums, exhibitions, do let me know in comments below. But I have just arrived and I crossed the building, which is on that side. I'm going to show it to you, to come and see this ship. Absolutely, we're gonna go on it. We're going to get lots of B-roll so you can see what this is all about. I have to say that I realized I have quite a passion myself for means of transport. I love trains, I love trams, I love ships like this. I think that like subway systems in cities are really a good system to avoid creating a lot of over the ground pollution and traffic jams and so on. So, airplanes as well. So yeah, I think that not only some of my best videos on this channel have been about steam engines, the ones that you people watched a lot, but also I really do have a passion for means of transport. Now here at this museum you can see steam engines, you can see old cars, you can see trams, minibuses, even this ship. So let's go and have a look at it all together. I have never seen so many old trams together in a place like this Riverside Museum. I have never seen them anywhere old trams together like this. In my home city, Timișoara in Romania, the tram used to be one of my favorite means of transport. Well, it's electric, it's meant to be economic, not very polluting, and also the fact that it has, you know, its own tracks means that it hardly gets stuck in traffic jams. I'll show you some of these. I'm really excited about them. This stretch of the museum has been the most pleasant surprise for me here at Riverside, even better than the old trams, because what you see behind me is kind of a replica of different town shops in the old Glasgow, including the Rendezvous Cafe, which was owned by a famous Italian who opened this place back in the 19th century in Glasgow. He was part of the wave of immigrants that came here from Tuscany in search of a better life. And I must say that while I was walking around West End on this visit, I saw quite a number, and not only the West End but also the city centre. I saw quite a number of Italian cafes and restaurants and so on, and I was wondering, where does this passion of Glaswegian people for Italian cuisine come from? And here it is, from history. This is absolutely incredible. It's just given me one of the best experiences ever in the museum, including some information about how Glaswegian people have a tradition of not giving in to harsh evictions, because we have information about the strikes, the renter strikes, when greedy landlord was trying to evict a soldier's wife for being £1 down on her rent. Really amazing histories of Glasgow. So Riverside is more than just a transport museum, and I'll show you around a little bit. And that was my caption of Riverside Museum with some of the things that I enjoyed most here. I can completely recommend it. Come and visit and see for yourselves. Now, before I wrap up this vlog, I have a couple of more things to show you, because this is a summer in Glasgow type of vlog. So you cannot come visit this city in summer and not see the Botanic Gardens. I do have my vlog that I filmed here in November 2019, a winter one. They are amazing to visit in winter because they have the greenhouses. That is also what I'm filming on this visit, but the place itself, when it's all sunny and lovely like this, is an absolute must, as is Kelvingrove Park that goes around the museum that we've seen earlier in this vlog. Also, in the area of the Botanic Gardens and Kelvingrove, you have, of course, western side of the city where the university is, where all the young vibe happens, with lots of restaurants and places to enjoy as well, from sushi, Italian places, some traditional pubs, lots of little patisseries and cafes, some really interesting shops. I will show all of that next in this vlog before wrapping it up nicely at the very end. It has now been more than a week since I've returned from my amazing trip to Glasgow. This time though, my exploration wasn't restricted to the urban area, although I love that city and I think you can tell from this vlog and everything I've showed you in it. But I wanted to see more of Scotland because many people, including my ex, including my friends from my writers group and so on, and from the poetry scene, they told me previously how unique the landscape in Scotland is and how, if you are lucky, like I was, and if you see Scotland in the sunshine, you will get an unforgettable experience. I hope that I managed to capture some of that in this vlog, that you've enjoyed watching it, and maybe I've inspired you to go and see Glasgow in the sunshine. In the summer, there is a chance that it won't be raining. Now, you might guess what the topic for my vlog will be, and it will be going outside of the city on a day trip that I booked to visit one of the lochs, to go through the Highlands, and to also visit a castle, a pretty famous castle in Scotland. I won't reveal more now because I want you to keep being interested and keep guessing. I have a lot of footage for that vlog as well, and also I'm just getting ready for my next short summer break, which will be in Cheltenham. In Cheltenham though, I plan to focus more on my writing, a little bit of sun tanning because really hot weather is again expected to happen here in the UK. I might still bring some footage from there as well. Now, probably it's time to wrap up this vlog, which I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, remember to give me thumb up so YouTube knows that you liked it and maybe it will show it to other people as well. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel, and until next time now, I will say ciao. See you next time.